Good morning. It's September 26th. It's Monday. I'm off. And I am going to Taw Caw Creek Park. And that's on Lake Marion. It's a boat landing that is below Sparkleberry. It's below 95. And it's near there as a protected environmental place. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe I can look it up. Let's see, what is it called? It is called Santee National Wildlife Refuge. So I'm gonna be around that area. So I've never been there. I hear it's really nice. It looks like a really cool place to paddle. So I'm gonna check it out today, and I will be checking back. Okay, I made it here. It was about an hour and 15 minutes. And you go past these Taw Caw campground. You got to go past that to the Taw Caw landing. And it's right off this road. I'm not sure what this road is, but it's right off that road. And it's kind of it's not, it's got some bumps and stuff on the ramp, but the ramp looks fine. It doesn't look like it's a bad ramp at all. And there's like a little place to get in if you wanted to tie your boat off. It's a pretty big waterway. I think it's going to be a nice day, and I want to kind of explore this whole place. Is the Santee, it's a protected area, I guess, so I expect to see a lot of wildlife. I'm going to get the boat ready, and I'll check back in. Okay, this is like way more open than I thought it would be. I'm gonna head out towards that park area and where the campground is. But you can see that it's pretty wide open here. I mean, I'm sure the fishing's good back here. I saw several birds, so where there's birds, there's good fishing. So, but there's a lot of houses along here, and a lot more civilization than I expected. So I'm gonna head out towards that way and see what's out there. Okay, so once you get past all those houses, the residential kind of area, and you come out to where the campground is, it's really beautiful, and it's kind of wide open. It's really nice. So you got to get past the residential homes. Once you get past there, it's just really nice. Okay, this is another boat landing. It's John C. Land Boat Landing, and I'm gonna be coming up to the landing. Here's the dock, but this may have been a better place to put in. I don't know, because I had to come all the way up here to kind of get away from civilization. So I don't know, maybe next time I'll go past and check it out and see if it would be worth it. Okay, so this is John C. Land Boat Landing. Pretty nice put in. I don't think he sees me. He's gonna come flying out of here. Hold on. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess he's doing all right. Let me scoot on by here. So it looks like they have like 6 ramps. Pretty nice boat ramp there. Okay, now this is what we're talking about. I probably would have put in at the John C. Land Landing because it would have gotten me here faster. I didn't realize there was so much residential down there. It kind of looked like just an open stream, but I think hindsight. Now, if you're putting in a big boat, probably doesn't matter. Little boat, you know, you kind of have to muscle your way up. A lot of wind, lots of, you know, I mean, you could see that it's not a still day. So when you're fighting the wind coming in and the waves, it makes it a little bit harder. But I think knowing what I know now, with a small boat or a kayak, I would have put in at the John C. Land Landing. So yeah, because it's really nice up here. Lots of little protected areas for a canoe, kayak, creek boat kind of thing. Look how clear the water is. I just love Lake Marion. I mean, I'm always drawn back to it. The clean water and just interesting landscape. I really like it. Fall's starting to hit. The trees are starting to change now. But this is not bad. I think I would have, instead of putting in all the way down at the end, I would have put in at this closer ramp, because now is where you're getting into this, you know, kind of wildlife, and this is more my style anyway. So down there, probably fishing is really good, but I would have put in closer up towards the park or the refuge. I would have put up there. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. It's getting warm, so I just stopped at a little beach here and kind of checking out the landscape. So Pop picked up this creek boat. It's a two-man boat. It's not a creek boat, but it's like a two-man boat. Anyway, he's waiting to get it registered. He really bought it for nothing with the trailer. It was really cheap, but he's got to go through a lot to get it registered and all, so we're waiting for it. But I really can't wait to be able to bring him out and show him some of the waterways, so I'm really eager to have him join me for some of these adventures. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so far it's been a super nice day, and you know, once I got away from civilization, it just got prettier and prettier the further I got. This is just the shoreline of that refuge. And this is all, I guess, protected area. It's really beautiful. I have yet to see an alligator. I have not seen one alligator. Doesn't mean they're not here, it's just that I haven't seen any. So, I mean, I've been back in cubbies and stuff like that, and I just haven't seen any. But this is an enormous waterway. Like, look at this. It's just a huge lake. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you could ever see all of this lake. It's just so big, but I really like it. I'm all the way out to the tip of that refuge, and I'm coming around the bend. There's like a really wide mouth over here, and I kind of want to see what it looks like, because I'll probably come back. But it's super pretty, and there's really nobody out. I imagine on the weekend it's probably slamming busy. I saw a couple of jet skis down there, so I'm sure that they're tearing up and down this waterway. But it's a Monday, it's September, the end of September, so all the kids are in school. There's not a whole lot of activity. This is the reason why I came out on a Monday. But anyway, I'm just gonna kind of see what we have around the bend, and then I'm gonna head back. Okay, so I just came around the bend from that wildlife refuge, and as you can see, there's just tons of area here. It just goes back forever. There's lots to explore. I mean, you could spend the whole day here, probably not see everything. But it's really beautiful. And lots of birds and all kinds of things. Definitely worth coming here if you have like a small boat, like a kayak or a creek boat or something like that, where you're not going to disturb the wildlife. But it's definitely, I mean, it just goes back. I could go and explore here for hours. So I just ran into a really nice couple, and they had their dog on their John boat, and I said, "Hey, are you ever nervous about having your dog out here?" And she said, "I am." He's not, but I am. And she said that the dog had jumped in the water like last week or something, and she said it really freaked her out. But yeah, I mean, there's, you know, Lake Marion is known for their alligators. Like, there are, I don't even know how many alligators they have in this lake. And I was just saying the other day, I mean, earlier today to myself, I will never bring Rufus here. Like, he will never come here. And I think even though I haven't seen any alligators, Alligators can smell dogs, and I just can't even imagine if something happened to them. I would be, oh my God. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. They had their dog. I'm thinking, oh my God, there's no way. You know, and like I said, I haven't seen any alligators, but it certainly does not mean they're not here. And it's been a nice day, and I got to talk with Nance a little bit, and she'll be down in about a week, and I'm kind of scoping out some places for her to go. But so far it's been just a really, really nice day. But it sure is a nice launch there. Okay, I have 2 lithium batteries, and this is the first time I've ever had to change batteries. I mean, I didn't have to. I had 17% on the one lithium battery, and I just didn't want to run it down dry so that it had no charge at all. I think that's not good for the battery, so instead of running it dry, I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and change out the battery. So now I'm like kind of full speed ahead. Heading to the dock. I did pass that other dock, and it's just a nice dock. I think I would, or landing there, to put your boat in. It would, you know, it's definitely proper 6, you know, lane kind of boat launch, and it's nice. It's really nice. I bet you it's a big parking lot too. As you can see, this is like a very residential area, and as you get up close to that refuge, there's hardly any houses or anything. So it's putting it down here is just extra time on my battery. So I would put in at that that other launch. So it's got a pretty big parking lot. I mean, there's plenty of boats that can park here. Well, trailers. But, you know, seeing how I had to go so far up, for me, if you had like a John boat, it would probably not be an issue at all, because you could scoot on up there and, you know, do whatever you were going to do. But if you're kayaking and you want to get there, you're probably not gonna want to go to this ramp. It's a nice little ramp. It's a good launch. It's real easy to get things in and out. But you have to go so far up there to get to the refuge that I think it would be easier to go up to the next one. So that's what I'll do next time. But I mean, this launch doesn't offend me. It's perfectly fine. It would have been nice to be able to get on the other side. I'm gonna peek over there. All right, now directly across from that launch, so the launch is over there, there is a body of water, which looks amazing. I thought you could get here from the other side, but you can't. But I don't know, this would be, if you could figure out a way to get your kayak in, this would be awesome. Okay, I did not see this part at all. And because I have never been here, so I did not see this coming in, but there is a launch here. So for kayaking, or, you know, for a creek boat, this is perfect. I mean, I don't know if it would be good for a John boat. I doubt it, but it is a proper ramp, and you could get your boat in here. I mean, you'd have to get past all this muckety muck here, you know. But this would have been a really interesting paddle. And I'll bet you there's a lot of fish in here too. So this is directly across from the ramp that I went to. I didn't even see this one here. So this is more of a, let me see what it says here. See, it says it's a, you know, it's a proper boat ramp. I don't know. I didn't even see this. I would have been over here. Because this is like I mean, this is like no one's here. You know, I love that. So it's a nice little park. I'm gonna get a picture of the sign before I head on out. But it's actually on the other side of the ramp where I was. That ramp, it's on the other side. You can't get to this waterway from that waterway, so you gotta actually park here to get there. But they have a little playground there for the kids. It's like a little park. Big parking lot here. I mean, it's pretty nice. I would have been over here. I had no idea. All right, it was a good day. I'm still glad I went. And but now I want to explore here. So all right, there's two ramps. One is at Taw Caw Park, and that is a launch that I would use for kayaks, canoes, and creek boats. I can't imagine that it would be. I'm not even sure that I'd want to bring my creek boat in there because there's so much grass in there. So I don't know that I would want that. But for a kayak, it would be heaven, and it's probably a really, really nice kayak venture. The other side is another launch, and that will bring you to the Santee. You know, you can access the Santee Wildlife
turn left onto Frank Rains Road, State Road S14
Wildlife Refuge. So it's two different launches, and they don't meet. Like, you can't go into one and get to another one. So it's kind of you know, you either got to do one or the other.